They're so nervous that it's actually making me nervous. I wasn't nervous until I walked outside today and I seen everybody else looking nervous.
Yeah, yeah, Sean.
Hey, what's going on? This is Jsean, and today I wanted to talk about just some random current events. This is more like my truth for the coronavirus. And I was just shopping today, and as I was shopping, I noticed everything was gone. From meats were gone at like Sam's Club establishments, where basically, if you don't know what that is where they have bulk items. They were gone. The local grocery stores seemed to have meat and stuff like that, but toilet paper was gone. Sanitizer, rubbing alcohol was gone. And, as I'm shopping at my local grocery store, because I went to the bulk store and they had nothing available, which kind of threw me off. But I get it. Some guy was coughing and everything. And I'm not going to lie, this had me feeling super nervous. I was at the gas pump using a paper towel, cash register persons. I can't think of it. Cashier. My goodness, I can't even think. They had gloves on and everything. And it's kind of crazy because the things that they're asking us to do are things that we should be doing anyway, such as washing your hands, being polite, not sneezing on people's carts and into the open, into the air, like what the guy was doing. I felt like he was intentionally like sneezing on my cart. It was so crazy and it was super loud and it was just a little bit much. Between that, telling everybody to keep their hands clean, using sanitizer, getting extra tissue to wipe your nose, so wipe your ass, whatever you're doing. These are things that we should be doing anyway. Why is it now that they're scaring everybody, that everybody feels the need to clean themselves and do things that we should already be doing? So my truth of this virus is that it's just highlighting things that we need to be focusing on anyway. So even when this virus goes away and they come up with some type of cure or whatever the case is, still continue these habits. That doesn't mean buy out all the meat. It doesn't mean take all the toilet paper from the store so nobody else can have none to wipe their ass or blow their nose. What I'm saying is continue these practices because we as humans should be doing that anyway. There's so many germs that get spread. I mean, if you have kids, you tell your kids the same thing when they're in school. Wash your hands, wipe your nose. Or I hope you do, because I don't know. I have a little one, and when I go to the school, I see a whole bunch of snotty nosed kids. You know what I'm saying? That comes from the parents not telling them, hey, wipe your nose, wash your hands, whatever the case is. Make sure you wash your hands. You don't have to walk around with a damn ninja mask on. Just go ahead and clean your hands, wash your hands, sanitize your food in whichever way you can, clean your vegetables or whatever the case is. I mean, you know how many times, like as a grown up, I've been into the men's restroom, even at restaurants, and you'll see grown men walk into the toilet, literally take a shit, leave, look at themselves, and walk right out. They're not even rinsing their hands. They're not doing nothing. It's so nasty. It's disgusting. That's the type of people that's around. It's nasty. Super bad habits, right? So we need to just as humans, we just need to be more clean when we can, especially that we're able. Some people may not have soap or water. So we have these things available for the most part, at least me speaking on my perspective and the people that's around me or the area that I'm at in general. Take advantage of it. Wash your damn hands, man. Do what you're supposed to do. Now everybody's wiping carts. Everybody's feeling so weird and they're so nervous that it's actually making me nervous. I wasn't nervous until I walked outside today and I seen everybody else looking nervous. And it's kind of crazy because I'm trying to compose myself and not fall into that trap. Not saying it's not a real epidemic or real thing that's happening, but the reaction of others, especially as a masses, that's what makes everybody so nervous. It's like, and locally, they're not even giving people tests. Like, I can't go to my regular doctor and get a test. I have to go to like almost like an urgent care, which is almost like the emergency room, which, I mean, even if you have medical insurance, you're probably going to come out of pocket just to get tested, which is crazy. And now some places are saying that they're not even testing people unless you recently flown or flew out somewhere and been out of the country or some other stuff. So for all you know, you could have it right now and you don't even know. So my thing is, there's probably a lot of people who have it. And then I just saw the NBA player said they had it, but he had no symptoms, which makes absolutely no sense. So if that's the case, there's probably plenty of people that you may know, not to scare you, that may have it who's not showing symptoms or maybe showing, I mean, because it's like basic common cold type of symptoms for the most part, or at least in the beginning stages. And it seems to affect older people more than young people. And maybe because their immune system's weaker or whatever the case is. But either way, I mean, come on, we got to do better. We got to basically just be clean. Be clean because we can. Wash your damn hands. Stop picking your nose, touching your door handle, and then leaving it for the next person to pick up when they turn the handle themselves or whatever the case. Stop blowing your nose, or not blowing your nose, but stop sneezing all open with no hand or just blowing. I see so many people sneezing their hand, like right into their hand. And then their hand is touching so many things, shaking hands. And think about this. Money is already dirty as I don't know what. So you already have that filth that you're passing around that everybody done touched. Wash your hands regardless. That's like saying, I mean, just like brushing your teeth or anything else. You got to do it. It doesn't matter if you don't even think it's going to cause somebody else to be sick. Hey, if you don't want to brush your teeth, think about this. You're still affecting somebody else. Do you know why? Even though it's your teeth and your mouth, you're affecting somebody else because you're breathing on somebody when you're talking to them and it stink. So there you go. Brush your teeth. If you don't want to do it for you, do it for others. Wash your hands, man. I just told you, you got dirty hands. You're blowing your nose in your hands. You're wiping your ass and you don't clean your hands. You're touching doorknobs and pushing doors and carts and other things that affect other people. And then now they got your boogies and shit on their fingers and some other shit, or germs or whatever from little kids. Whatever the case is, you got a little kid, man, his nose is looking snotty. Wipe that shit up, man. Clean it up. So I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna stop the rant now. Or my truth about the coronavirus. Now I'm hoping, all jokes aside, that it really isn't as bad as they're making it seem, because I know yearly there are way more deaths in the regular flu. They did this with the swine flu and some other things, but it's still not to be taken lightly. It's just be prepared, but don't try to overthink it. Be clean. Do things that you should be doing anyway, not because there's a virus going on. Do it because you're supposed to wipe and clean your hands and take showers and brush your teeth and do whatever else you're supposed to do. So other than that, make sure you do everything at your top level. And remember, you're in no competition with anybody except yourself. So make sure your next move is your best move, or at least your better move. I just got surgery over here, and I'm just kind of still covering it up. It's better than a big old Band-Aid I gets across my face. Check out the other video. It's a little personal to me, but I'm just going to put it out anyway. More of a variety vlog, not really a vlog, but just a variety type of content. And this is just some random current event. I'll probably put it under variety as well, because it's just mad random. Has nothing to do with anything except what I'm talking about. So I don't know if you can tell, my desk is a little cleaner and I moved some things around, but I'll catch you in the next one. And until next time. All right, peace.
Yeah. Yeah. Jay. Sean.